Hello, Lisa here. I wanted to introduce you to my Dyeing with Poles Arashi Shibori Techniques workshop that I teach to guilds, individuals, and groups. um, it's something that can be done at your location or at mine. Again, class size for a guild, 20 to 25 is the maximum about that's manageable. Here at the studio, we can do 1 or 2 people indoors or 6 or 8 if we work outside. So, for a quick intro, there is one of the kind of patterns that you can get by wrapping your fabric around a pipe before you dye it. And the pipes are just different sizes of plumbing pipe. I bring along several. You can see they've been well used. Small ones work too for small pieces of fabric. And rubber bands, or the scary big rubber band, depending on the size of the pipe we're using. So I'm just going to run through some quick different samples. This is the same method as the first piece of fabric I showed you, but it was a purple piece of fabric and I over-dyed it with black. So there's a lot of variety you can get, although most of my samples are in the classic blue and white look. We do cover 9 different ways of, got a nice chevron thing going here. Can I do this? Yes. It's hard to do when you're looking in the camera. So we cover 9 different ways of wrapping fabric around a pole and applying dye. This was done again with 2 colors, and it was actually sewn, which is what these little diddy dots are along the edge, in white. Same idea, but kind of a wonky, a stripe that is not strictly parallel to the one edge or the other. Words, they're hard. So here's another one where my fabric was a little too big for the pipe, so we sewed it, because we can do that, to make it fit. And again, probably a salmon color that I over-dyed with a raspberry color. So a little different look, with the white being the ground like this, compared with having a colored background fabric. So, and last but not least, something I learned from secondhand from Debbie Lunn and Michael Mrufka, and it's called Fast Food Shibori. It's super quick, it's fun, and it's what we do at the end of class to make the most of all our time and dye that remains, because the fabric needs to be in the dye for a while before you can pack it up and take it home. Like all my classes, we cover the basics of dyeing with MX dyes on cotton, and these kind of manipulations can be done with discharge techniques or with acid dyes for silk fabrics. Most quilters are sticking with basic dyeing and using cotton. So that's what I teach. If there'll be another video about the discharge class, so we'll talk about that when we get to it. And thanks for watching.